Let's see if I can do the audio sync. Hello everyone and welcome to the It's My World podcast in video form. The podcast where I can talk about anything and everything I want because it's my world and you're all just living in it. It feels so good to be back. It really does. It feels relieving, it feels relaxing, it feels whatever. Yeah, so hey, first of all, you probably haven't seen me in a while. Second of all, you probably haven't seen me at all because I'm doing video now because I just thought that it would be more interesting if you could see the way I'm gesturing as I'm talking. Also, it's just been in my head for a really long time to add video to this, and I took a really long break. And you're probably like, oh, why did you stop making episodes for your podcast? We loved them so much. They were so entertaining. Oh my God, where'd you go? Basically, I am a college student. There was a pandemic. That's where I went. That's what I was doing. So, and I like my free time. I enjoy I guess not my free time. I just like having time to myself to really think about things and do schoolwork and all that stuff. So that's why you haven't seen me. You haven't seen me because I just didn't have anything to talk about that was noteworthy. I didn't have anything to really say about anything. And so in my head, I'm like, why will I make a podcast to talk about things if I don't have anything to talk about, you know? But I'm excited for this new platform. I'll have maybe, hopefully, more time. This is my room, also known as a podcast studio, but I'm really excited for this. You know, I wish that I could just, do this all the time and just hire an editor and like have them ship it off to the YouTube space, but I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm a Taurus. That's not why. That's probably why. But I finally have something to talk about today, other than what I have been up to, which I kind of just explained, but I have things to talk about today. And by things, I mean one thing. By things, I mean definitely just one thing, but I just wanted to, introduce the space, I guess. So this is the space. And that's to all my people that are watching the video along with it. If you're not watching the video, you obviously don't see my space, but just know that it's really lovely. And that's all you need to know. I have a weighted blanket, which is cool because then I can sleep with some weight on me. It feels a little bit, feels comforting, feels nice, feels good. Yeah, so I just think that we should just get on to the episode. We have sponsors today. One sponsor, obviously, so we'll get to that a little later. But for now, I guess I will just talk about some things that I've been up to. I've been rewatching a lot of old shows, specifically Degrassi season 10, The Boiling Point. Oh, now that's a show. That show deserves the world. Because the plot lines, the storylines, the things that they have these children going through, oy vey, they have them going through so much. Like, you have Jenna and KC plotline, getting pregnant, also on that teen star thing. I won't do any spoilers. Well, I guess the pregnant thing is a spoiler, but you can kind of see that coming. Allie and Drew Drew and Bianca, that triangle love. Then you have your like Holly J, Declan, Sav moment, but then you have your Sav and Anya moments, but then you have like your Anya and Adam moments, and then you have your Adam and Fiona moments, then you have your Fiona and her alcoholism moments. Oh, and that's all in like 20-minute episodes. That's just one season. That's all one season, baby. And I'm not even to the end. So I've been watching a lot of that. I've been watching a lot of Are You the One? Another good show. I've been watching a lot of Bad Girls Club. Sheesh, talk about a show. You put like what? Eight grown women, not even grown, they're like my age, they're 21, like in a house together, like a bunch of 21-year-olds that have anger issues in a house together, and you say, here, unlimited alcohol, have fun. They are fighting. They're fighting every single day. They're yelling, they're arguing, they're physically fighting each other. It's the pinnacle of good TV. And then you also have, what else have I been watching? I feel like that's it. Just like Degrassi, Bad Girls Club, Are You the One? I didn't finish The Circle season 2 yet. I'm almost there, trudging along. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've been doing. I'm taking an online class this summer so I can graduate a semester early, so that's a little fun. I mean, the class is not fun. The graduating semester early part is fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been up to, I guess. But that's not even the topic of conversation that I even wanted to talk about today, because I have a lot on my mind about a very particular person. And they get a lot of hate on the internet. Well, they used to get so much hate. It used to be YouTube's like drama poster child. Since then, they have really, you know, gotten their shit together and like just tightened up the act. But I was there from day one. Maybe not day one, but I was definitely there from the beginning of this person's YouTube career. I've been through the controversy. I've always been a stan. People are gonna hate me for that, but I can't tell a lie. I'm honest. I'm compassionate as well, which is why I am wanting to talk about them today. But in case you haven't guessed who this person is, it's Trish. Oh, Trisha Paytas. They are everything to me. Like the Frenemies podcast has been keeping me through this entire semester. That's what's got me through the Frenemies podcast. And I'm not afraid to say it. I am a stan. I've been a Trisha Paytas stan for so long. Even during the controversies, I was like, you know what? Maybe shouldn't have done that. But I have been there. And also, like, I would just like to, you know, throw this out there. I know a lot of people think that they're problematic and they're drama-filled, whatever. But, like, name someone else that's that iconic that still has their entire platform on YouTube today. That still makes, like, watchable, worthy videos and content, because, like, you know, you have your controversials, you have your Shanes, you have your Jeffreys, you have your Jameses, but I feel like that's not redeemable. Maybe it's just the white man thing, but there's something about Trish that I love, besides her being a Taurus, which I am also a Taurus, so I get it. There's just something about, how brilliant they are without actually knowing it, or maybe they do know it, but they don't know the way that whatever it is. They are the funniest person alive. I wish that, like, they're like the only like kind of like, I guess, rich person, quote unquote, that I see that I'm like, I wish I had that lifestyle. It's like, I want a pink car. I want to just go to the drive-through. I just want to like lay in the sun and get my hair and makeup done, and like that seems like such a good life to have. Like with like other rich YouTubers, like Jeffree Star, sure, he's got the house, he's got the cars, he's got the whatever. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me. Shane, James Charles, you know, like they all have the big houses, the big whatevers, but there is no one's lifestyle that I want to emulate more than Trisha's. Like there's just something about the way she just goes in her pink car and just pulls up to the drive-thru at McDonald's. Like, it's so I need it. And yes, they're controversial. Who isn't? Like the thing that helped me forgive past actions that Trish has done is the fact that in my head, while I may be upset about a situation, I know in my heart that it wasn't done out of malice, but out of pure stupidity. Pure stupidity, pure ignorance. And that's the reason why a lot of their scandals have gone the way that they have gone, because they do something problematic that they have no idea is problematic, and they're like, what the heck? And the entire internet attacks them. Of course they're gonna retaliate. Of course. When anyone feels like their back is against the wall, you think and after they're like, I'm sorry. Eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm not. Also, they know how to get clicks. They know how to, every single video that they have is so, I can't even describe the level of content genius it is, because it's so incredibly smart. It's so smart, and it's smart, and it's thought out, and they do not get enough credit as they should be getting, because it's like, on YouTube, sure, everyone wants to be a David Dobrik, everyone wants to be a Shane Dawson, everyone wants to be a yada yada. They might not say it outright, but that's the top of the top. That's what you're trying to go for. No one is trying to be Trish, which is why their content is so amazing, because no one can be and no one wants to be, which leaves the single most click-worthy person on YouTube. There, I said it. They deserve every single click that they get because they know how to get it. Okay. Hashtag girl boss. The ultimate girl boss is Trisha Paytas. I don't care. You cannot sit here and tell me that their content isn't entertaining. Even people I know that are like, I hate Trisha Paytas, but I still watch the other one. Are you kidding me? And don't even get me started about the Frenemies podcast, because that just made everything worse for my standing, okay? It made everything worse, because now I'm justified in feeling the way that I do. I know that other people are feeling the way that I do. So it's not a secret anymore. I'm a stan. Sue me, arrest me, I'm a Trisha Paytas stan. There's just something, okay, like, yeah, she's racist. Or she's not racist, but she had a racist video, multiple, whatever. She did that. She, I guess, disrespected the trans community, but like, that one's more open to debate. I'm on her side a little bit because, you know, terminology is not accessible. Well, not accessible, but terminology is not really, you know, known by a lot of people that may be feeling gender dysphoria, and so like it makes sense that she would make that video, especially because she's made many videos in the past about it. So like, I don't know, I don't think the internet should have hated her as much as she did with that situation. So I don't know. The DID one though, that one was a little sticky, but again, terminology, self-diagnosing can never be good. She used to be a troll, the Mitt Romney thing. Are you kidding me? Okay. People didn't like her because she said she voted for Mitt Romney because he was hot. That's funny. That's funny, okay? I don't care. That's funny. I voted for Mitt Romney because he was sexy. That's funny. And if anyone thinks that that's not funny, sure. But the past is in the past. And the thing is that they've proven that they are just ignorant. They're like, I don't know about anything, but I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I personally am on the side of I'm gonna stand Trish because I think I understand her now through the Frenemies podcast, which could also just be an elaborate scheme to get more clicks. I don't know. I truly don't care. They're entertaining. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time and the effort that goes into having that, you know? But that's like, I don't know, like, there are a lot of other controversial people on YouTube that just don't do it like that. Like, Gabby Hanna just doesn't do it like that. Like, and you can tell that it's not out of malice. You can tell. And then even on the Frenemies podcast, they will say something that's maybe a little not PC or not the correct terminology, or, you know, just like not really good to say. And Ethan will be like, you can't say that. And then they'll be like, oh, why? And then Ethan will be like, oh, because it's offensive, or yada yada yada. And they'll be like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, so sorry. I don't know. I like Trisha Paytas. I don't feel bad about it because I don't feel bad about a lot of things. It's not a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty. So, sorry about it. But anyway, I think it's sponsor time. So let's thank our sponsors. And now a big thank you to today's sponsor, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, let me just tell you, it is a one-stop shop for all things podcast. And when I mean all things, I mean all things. You can edit, record, add music to your podcast right from the app on your phone or from the online website anchor.fm on your computer. You can have your podcast distributed on multiple podcast streaming services. Spotify, yes. Apple Podcasts, yes. Many more, yes. Not only that, but Anchor will even let you make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership because they're just amazing. Duh. So if you've ever thought, I want to start a podcast, but I don't really know where to start with Anchor. And you can download the free app on your phone or on your tablet, or you can go to anchor.fm to get started. Happy podcasting. Welcome back. Thank you so much for sitting there and listening to me blab about Anchor. But other than like Trisha Paytas and everything else, I think that normal YouTube drama is like fine, I guess. Like, it's not that it's entertaining or anything, because like, even with, like, the whole Gabby Hanna situations, I find it entertaining, I guess, but, like, not really, because, like, I wish people would just know that, like, if you gave people less attention, then they won't, like, need it. Like, direct all your attention from Gabby Hanna and put it on me, because I'm more deserving of it. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, Gabby Hanna. Gabby Hanna, I will try to be your friend. But you know, like, a lot of these, like, big YouTubers that are, like, not Trisha Paytas have been in controversy. It's like, why are you, like, because it's obvious that at some point it's just a cash grab, and that's it. Like, there's some YouTuber, and by some YouTubers I'm thinking of one specifically, Bretman Rock. A lot of things that he has his fingers in, beep, 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 which is a lot of things, he's making money from. But you know what else? He's also remained authentic. He's remained himself throughout everything. I was watching his house tour the other day, and it was the most laid back thing I've ever seen. I've been watching Bretman Rock for a bit, and he has not changed a single bit. Sure, he's got more money. He's got the muscles now. I was like, okay, Bretman. But other than that, he still has the same morals, the same authenticity, the same genuine interest in the things that he's pursuing as a content creator, which is such a weird word, content creator. I'm a content creator. Here's content. Here's the creator. Anyway, there's like, that's why I like people like Bretman, is why I felt the need to make my podcast also video, because there's so many people on YouTube now, which normally would not make me as interested to start a YouTube channel, but there's so many people on YouTube now trying to be David, trying to be James, trying to be Shane, trying to be all these people that have already done it. And what we're lacking is people that are trying to be no one. I'm trying to be no one. The last person I saw that was like big on YouTube that was like their authentic selves and got big because of that was like probably like Joanna Sedia. She just made YouTube videos that were just like, hey. Same thing with like Emma Chamberlain. Sure, at the beginning she was following a format, but everything else is just like her being her. And there's not a lot of people on YouTube that are like doing that, really. There's a lot of people that are just doing things that are like a part of a format because they want to make it a career, which is fine. I would love to make it a career. I would love to make this a career. It seems really fun. But right now, it's just a hobby, dude. Like, I'm not making a podcast episode every single day. I'm not making a podcast episode maybe every single week because there's just nothing to talk about. And I don't care. This is a hobby. This is a hobby. Like, there's no reason for me to be grinding at this one. I am just having fun right now. I'm having fun. There's no one on YouTube right now that has fun. Like, who has fun on YouTube anymore? Who? Name one and I'll watch. There's no one on YouTube that has fun anymore. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to let loose. I'm trying to pull my hair back. Girl, let's talk about it. There's nothing to talk about, which is why I'm going off on this long rant about how I am going to change the face of YouTube. I'm not going to change the face of YouTube, but I just want to make like social media casual again. I miss just going and I was just like logging on to YouTube, and I remember the first YouTube video I uploaded was the cup song for no reason. I thought I was gonna go viral. I didn't even sing in it. I just did the cup part. Maybe I should do that again. Let's bring back the cup song. Anna Kendrick, come in. I kind of hate Anna Kendrick. I don't hate her. I think Anna Kendrick is really talented. She's just got a really weird face. It's a shame, but whatever. But I just want to make this like fun. I want to make it a hobby. I'm recording this right after work. I just got off of a shift. I have to do the dishes. I have to straighten up my room. It's a little bit of a mess. And I was just like, you know what? I haven't had a podcast episode in a while. And I've been watching a lot of Trisha Paytas and Bad Girls Club and Degrassi. Let's just talk about that. Let's talk about my new YouTube career as a YouTuber. Let's talk about that. So if you want to sponsor me, MeUndies, MeUndies, please sponsor me. Who else does like sponsors for things like this? MeUndies. I don't know what else. But I just, from like the bottom of my heart, I just think that I want this to be casual. I mean, the title of the podcast is It's My World. It's my world. And you're all just living in it. Like, that is proof enough that what am I trying for? Like, if one day I want to come on and be like, guys, it's 82 degrees out, I don't have an episode for you, then sure. I don't want there to be a format to follow. I don't want there to be anything, because I don't care about I don't care about how many people listen or how many people like actually care about this podcast. I care about whether or not I care about this podcast, and I do. And I like doing it. And I like just sitting down and talking, because I'm an only child, and I I just consume media all day, and and it goes nowhere because I have no one to talk about. I have no friends. I do have friends. I have a lot of friends. They're very lovely, but I just don't have anywhere for all this media that I'm consuming to go. So why not give it out? I'm here, world. I'm here, world. I'm here. Take this. And I think it's pretty neat, you know? Who knows where this might lead? Anyway, some of the things I've been up to: started a new skincare routine. And then I figured that I was using way too much toner. So I cut that out. Not completely, but I cut it out for like a week and a half, and then I had to put it back. But yeah, there's nothing else that I'm up to. It's summer, it's hot out, I'm working, I'm driving. Barely. I'm driving the 7 minutes it takes to get to work and back home. But sometimes I drive to the park, and sometimes I drive to my friend's house up the street. And my grandma's house was also up the street. But I'm a driving gal. Everyone get off the streets. I'm 21. My birthday just came. I'm 21 now. It feels no different. Time to live it up. Living it up in the time of coronavirus. And I'm still attractive. So I don't know what else to tell ya. Okay, in case you're not watching the video, what I just did is I did the side tongue sticking out thing with my hand on my knee, and I like shuffled my like shoulders a little bit, you know, like the sorority girls. That's what I just did. But other than that, I really don't have anything else to talk about. I think I ran out of the things, and I'm probably gonna get lunch now. So thank you guys for watching and listening. if you want to request some things for me to talk about, things for me to react to, things for me to, you know, give advice on, I'm really good at advice. You can tweet me or, I don't know, Instagram comment / DM me. I probably won't answer the DMs, but you can tweet me. You can comment down below on this video. So you can tweet me at It's My World Podcast. No. Is that it? No. You can tweet me at My World Podcast or DM me on Instagram. I don't really know. Also at My World Podcast. And comment down below. Make sure to put some controversy in the comments because I really want this to pop off because I want people to know that I'm a proud Trisha Paytas stan. And I feel like a lot of people would have problems with that, which is why I'm starting off my video podcast part with like such a controversial issue. So comment down below if you also like Trish. What's your opinion about them now? What was your opinion about them before? I would like to know. I would like to know everything. So tweet me. Comment down below. Comment on my Instagram. Ow. Comment on my Instagram. Do whatever you want. And I will see you the next time I see you. Isn't that so relaxing? So relieving that you're not committed and neither am I. Doses.